Each day is a new day, a fresh start, and an opportunity to let go of the past and begin this day with new hope, new plans, and make it a beautiful day. With that hope in mind, please join me this morning for 30 minutes of relaxation, guided meditation, and finding inner peace. Come to a resting state in your body and mind with a pleasant smile, pleasant attitude in your mind, heart, and your face. Inhale and exhale. Fresh air coming in and going out. Like new ideas coming in and going out. Scan your body. With each breath, you begin scanning and relaxing the body's sensations. Your eyes are gently closed, so there is no activity of paying attention to the visuals in your eyes. The idea that way is to let go of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, physical sensations, and thinking. Instead, pay attention to what is happening now through any of these sense doors. The experiences come and go, and that they are arising and vanishing without you doing anything. Imagine the clouds in the sky floating, has a cooling vibe to it, and free. We can call them empty clouds. Like you declutter a cluttered space, your room, your home, you choose discipline, which includes letting go of unnecessary stuff, things that are weighing on you, and evolving to a disciplined person with habits that are beneficial to oneself and others. 100% of discipline now is thousands times reward in the days to come. Mindful awareness combined with discipline removes your habitual eating patterns, and you are able to be aware when to stop, how fast you eat, and how much is enough, and when to wait until you feel the hunger sensations go away. The food we eat takes about 1 week sometimes to be burnt, depending on how much calories you put into your body. With that comes awareness on balanced diet. In the same way, in your mind's diet, see what you are feeding your mind. If you are feeding frustration instead of understanding, if you are feeding jealousy instead of joy, if you are feeding cruelty, cruel intentions instead of compassion, you are choosing unhealthy mindset. and you will have indigestion and inevitable suffering. With thoughts of harmony, loving kindness, compassion, joy, you observe healthy mindset, avoidance of responding to everything and choosing to cultivate, grow the mind garden with, without the weeds that are keeping you in a mess. Weeds can go so fast, unnecessary grass and stuff. You are mindful enough to hold them and clear the way for flowers to bloom. With these intentions in mind, let us revisit, come to your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath comes and goes. Feel your breath the way your body feels it. There is movement on your shoulders. Relax with each breath. Become one with your breath, and the breath may come to a point where you feel like it's almost disappearing. The body becomes calm, immersed in stillness, And there is a shift from the body to the mind, and you welcome that transition. And in the mind domain, there is awareness rooted in your breath. There's energy, there's awakening aspect of loving kindness, awakening, 7 awakening factors. Mindful awakening factor, investigating mental states awakening factor, energy awakening factor, joy awakening factor, tranquility awakening factor, concentration awakening factor, equanimity awakening factor. Awareness that there is a body is established in your mind, but you remain detached from the body. You are sinking into the mind realm. Things slow down. Mind's contraction happens when sloth and torpor arises, restlessness arises. Expansion of your mind happens with openness, spreading your awareness beyond the body to the space. Notice this place, the expansiveness that you feel and experience in your mind's eye. And the space beyond this building, space only in the city, space in the sky, space that this planet and the sky and the space occupies, and the space beyond. And your consciousness nothingness, neither perception nor non-perception. They are possible in these states of meditation. Notice cessations of perception and feeling, freedom from a being, or a being that has a wrong view of a self, a being that is free from a view of a self. Because with your wisdom you see only dependently arising nature, cause and effect, not a doer, not a permanent soul. Dependent on the eye and visual objects, eye consciousness arises. Now your eyes are closed, eye consciousness does not arise. Dependent on the ear and sounds, ear consciousness arises. It's not a self doing it, it just happens. And you perceive that sound and you label it with your habitual labeling. Dependent on the nose and smells, nose consciousness arises and vanishes. Dependent on the tongue and the taste, tongue consciousness arises and vanishes. But if you are touching the upper palate with your tongue, that is body consciousness that arises, not a taste consciousness, and vanishes. Dependent on the mind and how you experience whatever the state of the mind, mind consciousness arises. All those that arose have vanished when new experiences arise, showing that there is no permanent self, showing that there is no doer, there's only the observer noticing these arisings and vanishings. And with that you discover content, contentment, gratitude, well-being, and remaining unaffected by the vicissitudes of life. Things appear and disappear in your mind domain. Relax and remain in that open awareness where things get revealed to you and they vanish. It may sound deep, philosophical, but the more you cultivate this mindset, the more closer you will be to the truth, to the reality. Arising phenomena, that is anuloma, cause and effect, and cessation phenomena, patiloma, cause and effect. In the arising phenomena, dependent on six sense objects and with their internal basis. Consciousness manifests in 6 ways. They are called 6 classes of consciousness. And there is a contact, and there is pleasant, unpleasant, neutral feelings, and there is craving, and there is clinging, and there is existence, grief, sorrow, lamentation, pain, and despair. And in brief, the whole mass of 5 aggregates become suffering. When you see, you cannot unsee, and you become closer to reality. Your greed, hatred, and delusion, they are mental constructs. You come to the middle path with this understanding that there is suffering, there is arising of suffering, there is cessation of suffering, and the path, the middle path. With that understanding, you choose right concepts. Concepts of letting go, concepts of non-cruelty or compassion, concepts of non-hatred or loving kindness. With that, your speech becomes harmonious, becomes right speech, actions become lovely, free from killing, stealing, harming other beings, telling lies, and depending on alcoholic beverages. When actions become pure, your effort, your livelihood, first your livelihood becomes pure. You choose harmonious lifestyle, career that is harmonious, not oppressing anyone. With that you choose right effort to see beyond what is known to you. With the effort, you remain on the Eightfold Path, meditating, cultivating right concentration, rooted in virtue, concentration aspects, and wisdom. And for that, you cultivate right mindfulness, not the wrong mindfulness, harmonious, beneficial. And you remain on the path of awakening, continuing your daily practice of meditation and cultivation of excellent qualities in your mind. In that way, you become generous, you experience excellent things in the world, and you become a higher, superior being. Aggappatto pamodati, you reach the highest of your possible achievements mentally, and you rejoice in your journey. because you have agga samahito. You are endowed with greatest dhamma, greatest experiences, rooted in non-greed, non-hatred, non-delusion. May this fresh start of the day with the meditation on such wonderful qualities bring you peace, and may you sustain that peace throughout this day, being the light to all beings. And I make that wish on my birthday today, and this is my gift to you all. Thank you for meditating with me. May you have a beautiful day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.